How many times have you walked into a room like this, like an event, and you look around you and you're a little bit bewildered? You don't know the people around you. You know they're here, they're pretty smart, and you wish you knew more so you could have a much more natural conversation, and you can't do that. And it doesn't stop there. Let's assume you're the type A person, you walk around the room, collect a bunch of business cards. You take those business cards and you go home and they languish, right? Follow-up is really hard. Very few people are really good at it. So what we've created is what I would call, analogy, is a pop-up social network, right? It's a mobile platform, not just an app, that is a pop-up social network. So when you come to an event like this, everyone can download the app from the App Store. It's actually available now, so you should start checking it out. It's called Mingl. And if you enter the same passcode or just look it up by geography on a map, you'll be able to join the Mingl, and you'll be able to see everyone who's joined, see sort of their LinkedIn profile, because you use LinkedIn to sign in, see what they're about, and you can choose how much information to show or not to show. And you know, there's actually one-click connection request in there. We'll actually do matches for you, so we'll look at your profile and say, hey, that person you really need to talk to. And of course, you can do searches like who are the vice presidents here, or the CEOs, and so on. The trick that we do with this stuff, beyond just finding the right person, is follow-up. We're really good at follow-up. So what happens is, you can, you know, with Mingl, we track the people you're interested in, and we make it easy to just follow up with them with one click. You can send an email, or whatever it is, their contact information that are exposed. But that's not enough, really, right? We solve a really good problem for consumers. But what we do on the back end for people like Page and CTC, who are our customers, is that we turn that information and anonymize it and turn it into a platform for them to understand the audience. So all of a sudden, Page, who's sort of the event producer, has the ability to say, hey, I can see all the women, I can see all the CEOs, I can see all the people in New York and people who came from San Francisco. And it turns into sort of, I'll call it audience intelligence for the people who are hosting the event. Now, the net effect of this is that we're trying to solve a big problem for regular people, but also create a really compelling reason for people like Paige to sort of get into the platform and distribute it and bring it to you and make it useful. So that's it. So what I would like you to do, the last thing I have, is go to the App Store, whether it's Google or Apple App Store right now, and actually download the application. And the first thing you see is add a passcode, and it's just type in social MMT1, right? And suddenly you'll be able to see and be able to connect to everyone in the room almost immediately. It works on iOS, which is iPhone. It works on Android as well. And it's completely private. We protect your information. In fact, we don't even see your login and your credentials. We don't store anything. So if you want to check it out, you go to the App Store, download Mingl, type in social MMT1, and start to Mingl. Thank you very much.